Hey, what's up, YouTube family? It's your boy Dominique Cunningham, aka Domo Cop in 2014. Basically, it's about 6 a.m. in the morning. I got a little inspiration to just record a video about my experience at Job Corps because I am a Job Corps graduate. This is like a motivational video for all the people who are out there. Big shout out to my Woodland Job Corps family. I went to Woodland Job Corps back in 2008. I came in there in April 17th, 2008, and I graduated on May 16th, 2009, 2010. Took me about a year and a half to finish, but it was a great experience for me. And for anybody who's out there who's thinking about going into Job Corps, this would be like a good video to watch. There's a couple other ones I saw, but nobody really said anything about my old Job Corps, Woodland. It's located in Maryland, Laurel to be exact. Basically, it's like in the middle of nowhere. But it was a great experience, especially within my first couple of weeks there. Man, it's just like yesterday. Basically, the first thing they do is they'll transport you. If you catch a van, they'll transport you to the center from certain spots. If you live in Baltimore or DC. Also, they basically, like, on your first day there, they introduce you to your teachers. I know this is like a 5-year wait, but they introduce you to your teacher, who is going to be your first week teacher for the first and second week of the first 3 weeks. You'll basically be with the group that you had. Basically, my group was about, give or take, about 9, 10, 11 students, with majority of them being females, depending on how many beds there are and how many vacancies there are. You can be assigned, but it depends on what setting you go to. Mine had one roommate. You shared a bed with one room. Share a room with one roommate. And you share a bathroom with 2 other guys next door. Big shout out to the 4 dorms that you live in. You got Oak, which I was in. Then you have Maple, which is another boys' dorm right next door. And then on the other side, you have the girls' dorms, which are Aspen and Holly. You don't want to know names that they call you, though. But basically, like, your first 3 weeks, you basically you fill out a lot of paperwork. Then they take you over to the first day is basically like, the first week is basically dedicated to getting you set up to get ready for everything. First day, they basically introduce you. You basically meet a lot of the staff members, the students. Like, for me, it was like having a lot of fun in your first 2 or 3 weeks. You basically go talk to. You have a lot of people come and talk to you since you're the new enrollees and the new students. And as a new student, you tend to get a lot of looks from a lot of the older students who have been there for a while. So don't take it as a pressure. They're just trying to get to feel you. It's like a feeling you out process. Within your first day, they always come. You always arrive on a Tuesday at Woodland. So as they like to say, they always call it Tuesday shopping. It's a term that the older students use for new enrollees when they come into Woodland. And then you'll have your first lunch in the classroom for the first week, and then the second week you'll have your lunch. First 2 days you'll have your lunch in your classroom. With your development, you'll get to meet a lot of students like the SGA, your CSIO, which is Center Support and Initiative Office, which is an incentive office. Basically, they're the discipline and the incentive office. Basically, like, if you're good, they'll give you a lot of awards and stuff, but if you're bad, that's the office you really want to stay the fuck out of. Because they don't play, they have a zero tolerance for, like, drugs, weed, alcohol, fighting, having sex. Yeah. It's a zero tolerance policy, and they will kick you out almost immediately for any big major violation. Let's see. What else? else? What else? Basically, with everything, you do get paid every other Friday. Your rates can go up as high as $50 every 2 weeks. I know it's a lot of shit, but the government pays for every fucking thing and it's free. The government pays for everything and it's free. I mean, you gotta take advantage of your blessings and count them. You know, you start off at $25, and then you'll get an increase to $27, $50, $30, and then you'll go up to $35 as the weeks go on. But then you'll get back to the first week. Your first week, you'll basically take a tour of the campus, get through with the trade. You'll get accustomed to the trades, where the academic office is, your academic classrooms are. You'll also basically do you'll take your TABE test, which is your testing for adult basic education. Basically, to see if you will pass out, and have to take if you get a good enough score, you don't have to take academic classes. And if you do have your high school diploma, you still have to take the TABE test, which is it's a pain in the ass, but it depends on where you get placed. And you have a time limit of, think of like an hour or something to take it and be done with it. But it's basically like it's just to see where you are. It's like an acuplacer. That's on a Thursday. On a Wednesday, you'll be going over to the wellness center, which is like your basic nurse's station slash dental slash everything you need medical. Basically, you go over there. You'll take your drug test. You'll get all shots for like for syphilis, tuberculosis, your TB shot, hepatitis B and C if you don't have it already. The good thing about the program is they make sure that you have all your shots up to date and your record up to date. Basically, they'll ask you a lot of questions, a lot of health history, about your health history, and then from there, you'll be and then on Friday you'll find out if you pass your drug test or not. You can't go. The one bad thing about the program is you can't go home on your first weekend. But the good thing about for new enrollees is that they always have activities every weekend, and some of the big trips like the King's Dominion, bowling, skating, going go-kart racing, amongst other things. New enrollees always have first dibs on the trips because it's their first week. But if you don't go home, you need a minimum, because they always do they have a scoring system. For weekend passes and things like that, you'll have to have 3.0 or higher to go home for the weekend. That's basically your score. The teachers put in scores every Friday they put in scores every Thursday for Friday. The range is from 1 to 5. 1 being great and a 5 being great and a 1 being bad, very very bad. And basically they count up all the scores that you get from your trade professors, your teachers, and your dorm supervisors, or dorm captains as we like to call them. They basically add up your scores, and that's your average for the week. I would say if you're a really good student and you can keep attention with yourself and also not have any trouble, not run-ins, none of that, you'll be fine and you'll be able to go home on the bus, because they have a bus that either goes to DC or that goes to Baltimore. Basically, and then if not, then you'll be stuck on campus. But if you have at least a 3.0, you can go on the weekend trips and the weekend activities. Also, one thing is that they have room inspection every week. Most of the time, it depends on where the vacancies are. Most students start out, like for me, I started out on the West Wing in Oak Dorm. what was the best experience? Because you gotta get along. You get along with like 25, 30 other guys, and that's just on your wing. That's on your wing. You got about 15, 20 other guys you gotta share that wing with. And if one person gets in trouble, the whole wing can get in trouble for dumbass shit. It's basically divided into 4 quarters: the West Wing, South Wing, East Wing, and North Wing. West Wing is for new students getting accustomed to life. South Wing and East Wing are for for students who've been there for a while, and then the North Wing are for the very elite, the good students. They get the North Wing, which is like independent. They get their own. It's basically like their own bathroom, and their own room, basically. But those are people who are getting ready to depart and things of that nature. But it's like if you get in the dorms, the dorms are cool. It's like, but you got to make it how it is. They have pool tables and everything in the dorms. They make sure everything is taken care of. Safety and security, they're really cool. They come around, they check and talk with you. You also have, man, it's been so long. I'm trying to remember a lot of the stuff. But your second week, you stay in CPP, which is career prep, and then you already start with CPP, then CDP, which is your development period, and then CTP, and then that's your transitional period. And then afterwards, you're going to after Job Corps experience, where you'll be with sign your worker for a year. I'm trying to remember. Basically, I can give you about 3 bits of advice. Survive the first. Stay with the group that you're with. I mean, it's alright to branch out and everything, but always remember to stay with the group that you're with. Because I still am friends with almost everybody that I came in with. Probably about 5 people that I still talk to. We still talk on Facebook. We have each other numbers. We talk like that every day. We talk like that probably a couple times. But I mean, it's alright to branch out and make your own friends, but always remember the people that you came in with, because they'll have your back. I mean, like, they'll have your back because you all came in together, and sometimes you might not get along and see eye to eye, but those people are like important because you'll get to know a lot of people. The second bit of advice, try to find something that finds your niche, because you can always find a way to make some money. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but do it legally. Like, have fun, but just make sure you have fun in a legit, close way. Because you can actually have fun, but you can also like chill. You can also be like things with that, and take advantage of this opportunity, because this opportunity comes around once in a lifetime. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You can really, really clearly take advantage of it. It's what you make of it. I mean, if you say it's shitty and you say it's hell and all this other shit, you feel like that, then somebody else could take your place, for real. Be appreciative of what you get. Be appreciative of what you have, because a lot of people will never get the opportunity to get your high school diploma, get a trade. Be successful in life. This is a stepping stone that a lot of people take, and you need to take this for granted. I mean, don't do no dumb shit, because I have seen so many people in my 1.5 years that I saw so many people get kicked out for dumb ass shit. Try to sneak alcohol on campus. Try to smoke weed. Fight. Bringing a weapon. Trying to smuggle drugs in and stuff like that. I have seen so many people just get kicked out for dumb stuff, and it hurts me to say that they didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. They did something with their lives, and they wasted an opportunity to make their lives better. I don't know what else. I'm just trying to think. Also, The food in the cafeteria is not bad, but on Wednesdays they have a where they have a cafe. It's a cafe right around on the other side of the cafeteria, where a lot of the things they have a cafe that's open. That's like they serve the basic culinary arts students actually serve it up. This is my but the food is nice. They have great burgers and stuff like that. I don't know if they still have it, but it's a great place to eat if you want an alternative from eating in the cafeteria. The cafeteria food was nice, but it's not like super like that. Basically, go to the socials. I mean, you're gonna meet a lot of people from different places. Like, say, I'm from Baltimore, and the first time when I went to Job Corps, I heard go-go music for the first time. I was like, wow, where in the hell is this? And I mean, sometimes the dances are gonna be like crazy, whack, with the music and stuff, because of everything that happened. Basically, try to keep it. Try to know that everybody's not gonna be from Baltimore. Everybody's not gonna be from DC. Everybody's not gonna be from like where you from. You might be from one hood, somebody else might be from another. Respect the differences. Because I actually fell in love with go-go music when I heard it. It took me a while to get used to it, but I actually like it now. And I actually appreciate the fact that I learned it. I listened to it in Job Corps. Now that I'm 6 years out of the game, I'm like, wow. Basically, it's a program for 16 to 24-year-olds. Wow. And I've met a lot of people who have done things and who are doing better with their lives when they came out and graduated from Job Corps. Me myself, I'm actually a junior at Coppin State University right now. Actually working in admissions office. I actually have my diploma. I'm actually about a couple semesters away from getting my diploma in sports marketing. It's like I took advantage of an opportunity and I turned my life around. Trying to think. Wow, this is about 20. Man. Let's see what else. Trying to think what else. The trades. I know they have business. When I was there, they had business. They had culinary arts. They had a nursing practitioner program, which is CNA, GNA, which was off-site, off-center. Also, they had facilities maintenance, carpentry. Those are some of the more popular trades, and that was it. Also, another little bit of advice: don't go AWOL, because you will really. I know it's like always it's all right to stay for a weekend, but make sure you always check in with them. Be back on Sunday, because be at that bus stop on Sunday or have somebody bring you down to the center, because if you go AWOL on Monday, you basically ruin your weekend. You can't do nothing. Don't go AWOL. That's absent without official leave. If you go AWOL, basically if you go AWOL so many times, they will kick you out of the program. So don't go AWOL. Also, after your trade day starts at 6:45 in the morning, with your first wake-up call, you probably get a wake-up call till breakfast starts at 6:45 and goes till 7:45 a.m. On Mondays, they have a morning assembly where they announce all the people who have a 3.0 or higher. That's on the report, and then the CPP report. And also with the center report, and also announce people who got their driver's license and people who've completed trades and also got their high school diplomas. Basically, at the end of the month, every month they have an awards ceremony. I was named outstanding student 3 times while I was there. I was named most improved student once. It's like they look at your overall body of work, and they give you a little bit of cash for some of the awards. They give you cash also with the awards. So, and then also try to find a job. I mean, Arundel Mills has if you work down there, they give you a ride to Arundel Mills if you can, so you can find a job on every Wednesday night. So that's another good place, another good way to make money and make. If you're not really feeling the center life, you can also go off center and work at Arundel Mills, but you got to be back by like a certain time at 10 o'clock. And they tend to hire a lot of people who go out there and go find a job. What else? Trying to think. What else can I say about Survive? Make sure you get involved with sports also. They have sports teams, like they have men's and women's basketball. They have football, and they have co-ed softball. Now, I played basketball and softball when I was there. Found out I was very good at it. And still play it to this day. I love it. I played varsity basketball in 07, 08, and 08, 09. In the 08 season. And I played softball when I first got there in April. When I had a practice, got involved. That's what my outlet was like hanging out in the computer lab in the workout center, and also getting involved with sports as an outlet. I was also on the SGA. I was a project manager in the spring 2008 for the spring term, which is like 09, right before I graduated. In terms of 6 months, you have president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, and your project manager, which is a special position. Like you help out with all the activities on campus, on center. Also had a job when I was there. Very, very informative job. Basically, that's a lot. There's a lot you can do. You just gotta find your niche. You gotta find your niche. Not everybody's gonna be your friend. Keep close tabs on your shit, because some people will tend to steal. Don't trust everybody. DTE. Don't trust everybody, because everybody's not your friend. Everybody's just gonna try to use you. That was a lesson I had to learn the hard way. And trust me, you will get a nickname when you get down there. So just be on the lookout for look out for your nickname, because if you do something funny, you will get a nickname, and trust me, it will stick with you for the rest of your life. I'm not going to disclose mine, but well, I hope this video was informative. It's been about 25 minutes. And I felt like this was important for me to do this. So with that, good luck. And I'll see you. ABC. Deuces.